Hello everybody, welcome back. We are going to be grinding for the rest of our event levels that we can get our hands on for this character. We need to get to level 10, I believe it was. Yep, level 10, which would give us 40 points. I really only need that in order to finish this character out. We have already gotten the level 6 reward on this character here. So let me pull that up. There we are. The level 6 reward is done. So, we're going to start the day by finishing our region development here. Let's just see what we get. And we got keys. Okay. That's kind of like the worst reward we can get, but also not the worst reward. The reason I say that is because I can use that to gain IP. This is going to give me 24,000 IP. Meaning if we want to do low-sec stuff or null-sec stuff, we could without the fear of losing our ship. So, yeah. Give you an idea of what kind of insurance points we're working with on both characters here now. Both of these characters now have 25,000 IP because of the keys that we've gotten. Means we can replace this ship at maximum discount a lot of times. We can almost replace it like 10 times without the insurance discount. Very good. So yeah, let's see if we can hit level 10 and see what we get on that character. Level 10 should give us 2 rolls. And we only need 1 more roll here. So, we'll see what we get there. If we end up with another damn capital core, I'm gonna be, like, losing my mind. Hello, Ism. How you doing today? Alright, so I need to change over the event missions here. Because I need to change from encounter to bounty. Oh no, we don't have any. Yeah, we have the 2 encounters. I don't know, maybe it's okay that I keep the 2 encounters. Yeah, I think it's fine that I keep the 2 encounters. Warren Kortler today. Just trying to maximize our missions that we get. Ah, taking a break? Alright. Always good to do. That way you can come back at some point in the future and you can have a new outlook and perspective and have fun again. You don't always want to be stuck grinding. My hope with these characters was that we were gonna get the gold nanocore, whether it be the tactical defense implant or the not gold nanocore, gold implant. whether it be the tactical defense implant or the optional one. That way we can sell those on the market, make a whole ton of money, get all three of our ships into Cobras. But so far, not so lucky. Well, very lucky, but also not lucky. Yeah, I was halfway between deciding to do this or play Uma Musume. Kind of a fun game right now. Okay, let's go ahead and undock.
Undocking.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
I haven't done much to the Rattlesnakes. I have. In the bottom right, you can see my current fit and stats with these resistance modules on. But in terms of, like, the gold nanocore, no. We haven't done anything with that. We're still stuck, like, right here. And we're still on the 6.8%.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected.
The nanocore is just way too good at clearing out small enemies. It's so nice.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. attack.
At some point in the near future, I'll probably go and swap out to a targeting subcontroller on one of my engineering rigs.
Enemy ships detected.
Let's see, you're within range, so let's go ahead and nuke everything there. Yeah, faster lock time is definitely gonna help with our income. We're just sitting around way too much. Maybe this one's a little bit too zoomed out. There we go.
Fleet warp.
I just woke up maybe like an hour ago, so I've got like head empty, no thoughts, just want to grind. Still just like thinking about the wyvern.
Warp drive active.
That's bad. I've It's been a long time since I have thought about a ship this much.
We're under attack.
The first time was with the Scorpion. I was so hyped to get the Scorpion, I went out and built it all myself. So that was a lot of fun. It took me 32 hours of mining to get everything that I needed at the time. That was out in Nullsec, by the way. Hi, Snoopy. I spent a lot of time sitting there thinking about that damn Scorpion so much when I was sitting there mining.
Enemy
The
ships
other ship that I think about this much is the Golem, which doesn't exist yet in Eve Echoes. So, it's been a really, really long time since I've thought about having a ship this much. It lives rent-free in my head.
Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the biggest accomplishment you can have right now in Eve Echoes is having a super carrier. I do think that Jinner has one step up there, as he's trying to get his Midgard. But I'm still super happy that I'm just right there at that range of getting my hands on one. The hardest part is just being able to find someone who's willing to give theirs up for a bunch of high-set capitals and bodyguards.
Fleet warp.
Yeah, Jinner's actually has his being assembled right now. He's got like 40 days to wait for his Midgard.
Warp drive active.
What I need to do is I just need to take all of my capitals, repackage them, move them over to Tama, and reassemble them there, and create a contract.
We're under attack.
That's the only way I'm gonna get my hands on a wyvern. I have to entice people
We're under attack.
with what I have. Hopefully with the anniversary event, we'll have access to the universal treasure boxes or
Enemy ships
whatever they're called. And that way I can get my hands on 3 Lancer Dreadnoughts to add to the enticement and put me well above that 600 billion mark. Right now I'm sitting at pretty much 660. But I need to be much higher up than that. So adding 3 Lancer Dreads to the mix will, I think, secure that deal. So I have to hope that the anniversary event brings those treasure boxes. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and activate this. Completely kill everything here. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of connections other than you guys.
Fleet warp.
And the systems in game, I guess I could say. Because I could certainly put up, like,
Warp drive
a
active.
contract with all of my ships, and then go and spam that in Gina, that, like, constantly, until somebody does it.
We're
But I don't want
under
to do
attack.
that until I have the Lance of Dreads to offer.
We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. Enemy ships detected.
I'm super, like, interested in what Jino's gonna think of his super. I mean, he really likes lightweight ships, so I think the Midgard will do him really well.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack.
Yeah, he'll be using probably battlecruiser drones.
Enemy ships detected.
Isn't that
Enemy
crazy?
ships detected.
Knowing Nettie's, we're still gonna be waiting on, like, a Titan. Like a Titan with, like, lightweight battleships. And Jin probably the only person actually gonna be flying that.
Fleet warp.
Yeah, I was just saying, Jin flying battlecruiser drones and cruiser drones. That's crazy.
Warp drive
That's so
active.
cool. I have no idea what his actual plans are for those, and I don't want to divulge anything that maybe he might have or want to do with it.
We're under attack.
But that's really cool.
Enemy ships detected.
There really isn't much for me to talk about with these alphas. It's just so good. The Rattlesnake is way more powerful than it has any right to be at Tech 8.
We're under attack.
And it just makes content running so nice.
Enemy ships detected.
It's no longer a massive struggle. Yeah. Yeah, just volunteer to be one of his drones. Yeah, honestly, it'd be really funny to have one of those ships and just have an entire fleet of battlecruisers and cruisers only. Call it Star Citizen.
Warp.
Or Elite Dangerous.
Warp drive active.
We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected.
Goodness. This week at work beat me up. My god. I feel sore all over the place.
detected. Fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. Having access to the Rattlesnake at Tech 8 pretty much puts you exactly where you want to be at Tech 10. Because the Rattlesnake still does really well in Tech 10 content, too.
We're under attack.
Like, seriously, if you wanted to, and some people have, the Rattlesnake could be your career ship for the rest of your time in Eve Echoes. You would have no reason to go up unless you really wanted to do some of that capital level content.
Enemy ships detected.
Like, it's a fairly cheap ship comparative to some of the other options we have now. It's very capable. It's very flexible. Yeah. I mean, you can certainly want to upgrade to a to a Cobra. That's a really good upgrade for you. Between the tank and the DPS going up, certainly worth it.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Yeah. Yeah, the Dominix 2 got really overshadowed by the Dominix Navy issue and the Dominix Special Ops. And so, it just ended up being like, not the best option. Even the Rattlesnake kind of outpaces the Dominix 2 in some respects. Certainly it's not nearly as good with, guards. The Dominix 2 has a better setup for ranged fit. But the demand for a Dominic 2 just isn't there either. Yeah, auto orbit is on for all three of them.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
A Dominic Special Ops would be really nice.
We're under attack.
Go ahead and nuke this wave. Nice.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
I've thought about getting, like, a Dominic special ops for these characters. So we can do, like, low sec stuff. Morph away, cloak.
Fleet warp.
Yeah. Actually, isn't... Oh yeah, the Typhoon gets the option of cannons or missiles, right?
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah. The only reason you would want, like, a Dominix, the Tech 9 one, is for its cost. It's a great entry ship at Tech 9.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Now I gotta check on that Typhoon Special Ops. Yeah, it gets missiles, or it can go cannons. On the Typhoon Special Ops.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack.
The Typhoon it is, then.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. Fleet warp.
Kind of interesting, you can actually see the color difference between my 3 ships. Green, red, and blue.
Warp drive active.
That's very nice. I like having that distinction so you know what ship is doing what, instead of looking like it's all the same ship.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack. Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, we've got about, what is it, 6 more days? I really like this Wayseeker event. I think I would like to have a mix between the old Wayseekers and the new Wayseekers. I want the enemies to drop the loot that the old Wayseekers did,
Drive active.
but have those boxes and the anomalies like we currently have. I think that would have been probably the best Wayseeker event if it was like that. Currently it's a little lacking in terms of the enemy drops, but it's got really good loot drops from the boxes.
Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, this event already killed the market. Yeah, you're right there. Probably is too much. And I do think they probably should have made the drop rates lower for certain items like blueprints. And some of the general units, like the really high-end ones, need to be pretty low. But they could have included, like, rare planetary materials from those, like, Malphite systems and stuff like that.
Enemy ships detected.
I mean, right now, you can probably buy all of the blueprints you want off of the market for such a low price. And just wait and resell them at a later date. When there's no more left to be gotten. I'm really waiting to see what they do, with that ultra difficult PvE content. Because imagine if we could get, like, officer drops. In high sec under missions and stuff like that. That would be a lot of fun. I still think they need, like, a capital ship burner mission for high sec.
Warp drive active.
Just have it be encounters that you have to
Warp
kill
drive active.
a capital ship in a wave of enemies. Yeah, you should buy all the integrated blueprints off the market.
We're under attack.
You know, I don't really know if when NetEase was deciding on, like, setting the drop rates that they did and the loot tables that they did, I wonder if they planned on dropping those the market that far. Or if they just did not realize how many people would actually be running them. Because previous Waste Seekers, not many people actually ran those. So this new event, really got a lot of people into it. And running it in fleets. Which you did not have previously. You had some fleets being run for, like, the null-sec Waste Seekers in the past, but high-sec was pretty much just leave it alone and let it sit there for most players.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
I really am excited to see what they do for the anniversary. I hope it's good. I hope it's fun. I hope I get a golem. I really want a golem.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
We're under attack.
Yeah,
Enemy ships detected.
we haven't seen any reports on that yet.
We're under attack.
At least I don't think we've seen any reports on that.
We're under attack. Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Okay, we're almost to level 8.
We're under attack.
Yeah, I really wonder what that, yeah, maybe we'll see something on the anniversary update for, like, what their plans are for 2025, or what their plans are for the last half. I think a lot of people still want wormholes.
Fleet.
A lot of people still want marauders. A lot of people want titans. But let's face it, there are not many people who can put themselves in a titan right now.
Warp drive
Oh no.
active.
4 billion is... did you buy up all the blueprints? Honestly, the impact on Eve Echoes, probably isn't much, since it's under NetEase's, control right now. However, with the possibility of Eve Online being sold, NetEase could pick up Eve Online. Which is a little scary to think about. I don't think Eve Online players are willing to deal with NetEase and general traditions and outlooks on games that Easterners tend to have. EVE Online is a very different game in that respect. And the community is also very different.
ships detected. We're under attack.
Yeah. And Nettie's has been testing their income with Eve Echoes for over the past 5 years. And they haven't shut it down, which is actually pretty impressive for Nettie's. Normally Nettie's is a company that likes to start up a game for like a year and then shut it down. So I'm happy that the game is still alive. And continuing to have content added to it.
We're under attack.
Yeah, it's a little too expensive to use integrated drones on a PvP ship.
Fleet warp.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Okay, we're at level 8. We need to do 2 more levels today. Let's hope we get our hands on a gold implant, or tactical defense gold implant. We could really use that to get some ISK on these accounts. I wonder what those are going for right now. So, Bombard's going for about 23 billion. Aerospace is going for 22. Tactical missile, 24. Advanced mining might be a good choice. Nope, never mind.
We're under attack.
Yeah, I got 2 keys as well on my bottom account here.
Attack.
Warhead charge, we're looking at like 25.
We're under attack.
That's the tactical missiles. Tactical defense implant. Yeah, we're looking at like 20 billion for that. On a buy order. I don't know.
Enemy ships detected. We're being warp scrambled. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah. Yeah, gold implant would be paying for like 2 Cobras. And we already have about a billion-ish between our 3 characters right now, so... pretty good.
Fleet warp.
Yeah, being able to get 2 Cobras would be a hell of an increase on our account.
Warp drive active.
It also means that we can take these rattlesnakes and use them for, like, story missions or stuff. I don't know. I just don't have the skills yet for a Cobra. I would have to skill into expert.
We're under attack.
Hello! Thank you for the follow.
We're
Thank you
under
for the
attack.
follow, Oaken. Yeah, so I'm running on blue stacks. I wonder if I have... Yep, I am on PC. You can do it on mobile. I believe a few people have the
Enemy ships
capability of
detected.
doing that.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
I'm not too familiar on the mobile side of things. I believe in our Discord channel
Enemy ships detected.
there's someone who knows how to do that.
We're under attack.
But yeah, I run on PC with BlueStacks. It eats up, like, all of my RAM, but, you know. With my main characters, I'm running about 300 million an hour. On my mains. But with these characters, it's pretty awful. I only run in high sec. If I was in null sec, I'd probably be doing somewhere closer to like
Fleet
600 million an hour.
Fleet warp.
Yeah, it's very profitable. I would not go above 4 characters.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so over the course of a month, my main characters are making... I think we're close to like 8 billion just on running Dormant Realms
We're under attack.
per month. And then I can make... what is it? 300 million an hour, so... if I run 4 hours a day... which is 1 billion a day. Close to 1 billion a day. That's a lot. That's like 30 billion a month if I want to put in that kind of work. So, 38 billion a month if I'm really, really pushing myself.
Enemy ships detected.
And that's just in high sec.
Enemy ships detected.
I have my own port that a friend and I set up at the beginning of launch for this game, and we've just been putting our alts in it. I'm looking to actually create a high-sec corp, but I just I don't know. I don't know if I want to spend
Fleet war.
that much time, invested in it. I know it's not nearly as bad because we won't have any structures or anything like that. But setting up events and things in a high-sec
Warp
port
drive active.
is a little difficult. There's not a lot of high-sec content to do that, you could share easily in a large corporation.
We're under attack.
There is a few things that I know I could do.
We're under attack.
As, like, benefits toward people that would be in that corporation. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Hogan. What do you fly? What are you enjoying? These alts are Tech 8. And my other 3 alts are Tech 10. Well, 4 alts are Tech 10. 3 of my alts fly capital ships right now, for Dormant Realm Mondays and just high-sec and high-sec events and stuff like that. Labs. But all of my alts right now fly battleships. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, glad to have you back and play in Eve Echoes.
Enemy ships detected.
What ships are you flying right now? Is it, battleships and stuff?
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Just gotta plug that real quick.
Fleet warp.
Okay, cool. Yeah, seems like you're pretty well-rounded there. I really did enjoy having a roll call.
Drive active.
But for my scenario, a Orca, which is just better. I don't need the capabilities of a Roarfall for high sec. I wonder, does that thing actually work right now? Yes, it does. Yeah, Covenant 2 AI mining in nullsec is perfect. Orca can be a little too much in terms of, like, losses, especially if you have a Beaver module. And the Roarfall with the Seal module, that's an even bigger loss if you end up losing that. So, Covenant 2, perfect.
Enemy ships detected.
I mean, they're really good at mining. They just, if you lose them, you're gonna be put back to square one.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
Yeah.
We're under attack.
Yeah, the Roarfall definitely has its problems with trying to get out of dodge. You can certainly do, like, the micro warp drive trick. And yeah, Snoopy, join us in getting supers. Yeah, right now, there's a few of us that are looking to fly a super pretty soon. We just need to get our hands on the actual ship hull.
Warp drive active.
I'm personally looking for a Wyvern. And what I'm offering is 3 Phoenix Bodyguards, 2 Lucent Moons, and a Shanghai.
Under attack.
If I can get my hands on the next set of
We're under attack.
treasure boxes, I can offer 3 Lancer Dreadnoughts on top of that. Ah. Yeah, the Hell's a really nice one. Literally, all of the super carriers are, like, perfect. My favorite is definitely the Wyvern. But I have troubles getting my hands on one. There's not many people willing to give that up.
Enemy ships detected. We're under attack.
I've been flying Phoenix Bodyguards for... How long has it been now since they got released?
We're under attack.
I feel like it's been like 5 months or something like that.
Enemy ships detected.
Oh, I'm trying to find my answer here. So, I got the bodyguards 5 months ago. Yeah. Wow. How time flies. Oh no. You just sitting on 32 billion right now? It's gonna take a while for the market to try to recover from this event.
Fleet warp.
This event pretty well destabilized a whole bunch of stuff by flooding it. But on the bright side, out of all of it, the cost of Omega went down, so I'll take it. We're at about 10 million. We were at like 9.9 yesterday.
We're under attack.
So at least Omega has gotten cheaper.
Enemy ships detected.
Cheap, yeah. Still pretty high in cost, but it was at almost 11 million a couple weeks ago. Yeah, earlier this year it was at 7 million. But it has gone down just a little bit for this time of year. If you are looking to pick up Omega, like, really inexpensive in the near future, I would wait until the 17th when everybody gets their
Enemy ships.
their flex refund for this event, and start selling it on the market, trying to get rid of it, and you can pick it up pretty cheap at that
We're
point.
under attack.
So just wait until the 17th or the 18th to try to get your hands on that. Yeah, that'll be the best time that you'll have for that. Yeah, definitely just that first day after the Flex refund, you're gonna see these prices drop dramatically.
Fleet warp.
Yeah, having 3 months not to worry about it. Honestly, if you're just doing basic Omega, you get more than 3 months out of that.
Warp drive active.
Oh, you need Duo? Ah, okay. I gotcha. Basic is gonna be better grinding multiple alts. Not only can you actually afford it within a month, 170 flex is not hard to get. Um, Especially when you have Concord Pass and Dormant Realms that you can run and sell those materials and things. You should be able to make 170 flex every month, no problem. But I would not do Duo. I don't think you get enough out of Duo to actually make it worth it right now. It's nice, but it's hard to justify the 500 flex cost. Yes, I do Dormant Realm carries. On Mondays at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time, I usually do Dormant Realm 410 carries. And right now we're working on trying to get these characters to run Dormant Realm 1. Okay. Nightmare is really good for Dormant Realm 2. You would just fit maximum tank on it. And, you would just fit maximum tank on the Nightmare for Dormant Realm 2
Fleet warp.
with a shield field module. I believe it's the small shield field module, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember which one everybody uses. But that would
Warp
keep
drive active.
people alive.
We're under attack.
Oh, place 110 now? Dang it. Well, hey, do we want to do another run, Snoopy? To see if we can place higher with my new nanoforce? See what we can place with the new nanoforce? give me a minute to dock up first then. Or if we want to wait until I finish my next 3 missions, we can do that. Right, these characters, you would use Cadet Rita here. Although, if you want to friendly my, main account, it is the same as you see here, Orion Ikaela. Okay, yeah, we'll finish the missions.
Enemy ships detected.
Yeah, these characters don't quite do carries yet. They're just learning how to handle Dormant Realm 1. I can carry you on my main accounts through level 6s if you want. I have no problem with that. Because that's all I have access to on my main characters right now.
Warp.
I've used up all my level 10 runs. Yeah, integrated drones should be really nice to have. What has been the, strategy that you've seen for completing that Dormant Realm? Are we doing the main strategy now? I would go with Orion Ikaela. Let me finish my missions first. I'll swap over to my main account. That way we can carry you through Dormant Realm 4-6. And then I'll swap back to my alphas here.
Enemy ships detected. Enemy ships detected.
Here, first tower normal, then split up. 2 minutes, two last. Yeah, we could probably do that. Let me go to my corporation here That way I can show you the name of my main character. There it is. Orion underscore Ikaela is the main character that you want to reach out to, Ogun.
Fleet warp.
Where are we at for our event? Okay, we're still at level 8.
Warp drive
We
active.
need to get to level 10 today. Thank you.
We're under attack.
Once we get done with this last mission here, I'll swap characters and then we'll do some Dormant Realm 4-6 carries for you. If you want to
Enemy ships detected.
just jump in a frigate and micro warp drive away, so that way you don't die, that's fine. Oh, nice. That's such good DPS for a full tank.
Enemy
Cobra.
ships detected.
Yeah, I would rather you just have a micro warp drive on your ship and move away as soon as you spawn. That way we don't have to wait for you to swap ships and stuff. Just any micro warp drive would do on a small ship. And one last mission for me to run real quick.
Warp drive active.
Enemy ships detected.
Oh my.
Enemy ships detected.
Alright, let me dock up real quick.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah,
Warp
that's pretty
drive
sad.
active.
I should have considered buying a bunch of those nanocores that they sold really cheaply
Destination docking
so you
request
could
accepted.
analyze them. I can't remember what they're actually called. Okay, give me just a minute to swap over characters. And give me just a minute to get set up here. I wasn't prepared. Let me get my implants as well. Okay, we're good there. Capacitor is still fine. Alright. I am ready to go whenever you join in. You might encounter the Dormant Realm glitch. Yep, no problem. Yep, we're just doing some Dormant Realm carries for Ogun. Oh, invite. Alright. There we go. If you get the glitch, just exit out, and I'll get you back in the fleet. Yep, it's a normal glitch that happens with Dormant Realm, so exit out, and then I'll get you back in. You don't have to exit out the game, just click, and it'll kick you out. There you go. Okay, let me get you back in the fleet here. There we go. Yep. And we'll try that again. Dormant Realm has a regular glitch that occurs with that. Sometimes it takes a couple of times. Nice.
Undocking.
Okay, so I would recommend that you fly away immediately.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Just waiting on the shield to go down and he should die pretty quickly. There we go. $366,000 damage.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Four six is so chill. Oh, come on. He's left on a sliver.
Docking request accepted.
Okay. We're gonna do 5 more of those.
Undocking.
There he goes.
We're under attack.
Oh man, I almost had like 2 hits past the armor extender. That was so close.
We're under attack.
Yeah.
We're under attack.
Yeah, you can really encounter some problems.
We're being warp scrambled. We're under attack.
Dormant Realm 4 is easily my favorite of the bunch that I've done so far. Especially since I know I can carry very easily. Just one more moment. There it is.
Docking request accepted.
Give me a minute as well. Let me change this. I need to find... No, not that one. It's the Praxis. That's the Shanghai. I have taken a lot of pictures of the Shanghai. Yep, the Shanghai, everything, all of my capitals are available to get my hands on a wyvern. I don't charge anything, Ogun. All I ask is that you be part of the stream and have fun. I will never charge anybody for running Dormant Realms.
Undocking.
weird spawn location this time.
We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
Yeah, I feel like this is an activity that more people should have access to. And so, only asking that someone be part of the stream and chatting and having fun, you know, you don't even actually have to chat. That is more than enough. It gives me exposure, and it gets you into Dormant Realms. That's the best thing that I can ask. I do stream pretty often. Right now it's like 3-4 times a week. I do a set Dormant Realm Monday stream, where we do Dormant Realm carries on Mondays. You don't even have to show up to every stream. Like, if you want to get carried, I'll just carry you.
We're under attack.
Docking request accepted.
Alright, what are we on? 3? Nice, thank you. I really appreciate it. Think this will be run number 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Undocking.
Hopefully once I get my hands on a wyvern, I will be in a position to carry more people through level 10 runs, both Dormant Realm 3 and Dormant Realm 4. But I need to get my hands on a wyvern first.
We're under attack.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to provide more level 10 runs for more people. And that's the best way I can figure to actually do that. Ooh, that was a good start there. There is no bounty for the boss, unfortunately. Yeah. He has no No reward. I don't think any of these guys actually give a reward. Yeah. But I would assume that this boss would be sort of equivalent to the cyan spawn in a laboratory mission. Fun fact, oh no.
We're under attack.
You could actually do this with 3 regular phoenixes. No problem. You could even run this with 1 phoenix.
Under attack.
You don't need the bodyguard to do what I'm doing here. That's interesting. That's definitely something to think about. When we have, like, Concord Pass and stuff. Maybe I should set, like, enemies killed, but kind of hard to do.
Docking request accepted.
Okay, we're going on to run number 5. Yep, any normal dread will do it. At level 6. At level 10, you're gonna need a little bit more tank, but you'll be fine. And that's why I recommend the Phoenix over any of the others, because the Phoenix can actually target the weak point of the Centrum. With the Warhead Charge Implant, you can set explosive damage. And explosive damage is the weakest resistance.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
You can definitely solo level 6
We're
in
under
a
attack.
Karura. Oh, rip. You can see here that 10% resistance is what I'm targeting.
We're under attack.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I say it's really good to just run away immediately.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
One more activation should do it.
We're under attack.
There we go.
Docking request accepted.
Okay, and I think this is the last run we're gonna do for your rewards. Let me know when you're ready. Yeah, if I can get rid of all of my capitals to have the Wyvern, that means I could have 3 other people being carried at the same time. That is way more valuable to me. For Dormant Realm Mondays. And just general Dormant Realm runs anyway.
Undocking.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
You know, I should really just swap the location of those hardeners.
We're under attack.
But I'm so used to doing it this way now.
We're under attack.
It would be hard for me to swap over. It would take me some time.
We're under attack.
I think if I can put A-type hardeners on these, we should be able to just run the longbow module as much as we want in level 10. That's definitely a thought to be had.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
And I almost don't really need this 4th capacitor battery. I just need a little bit better skills for my shield booster.
We're being warp scrambled.
We're like super close. But if I'm getting a wyvern, none of that matters. If I'm getting a wyvern, I'm gonna try to get X-type stuff on there. Yeah, A-types are definitely very expensive, but it's not like it would not be worth it. It's definitely worth having them. Alright, so that should be all of your runs. If you can just verify that you've got all of the rewards filled up, you would find those over here in the top left. You'll see your 6 rewards. If not, we'll do more. Or if you want to run level 4 to get a guaranteed implant, we can do that as well. If you haven't collected your first time completion, make sure you select your Dormant Realm, Imprison in Silence, and then if you collect this one down here, it will give you your first completion reward. Yeah, this one gives you, Experimental Focus Crystal at level 4. There's a chance that you get, Bombard, yeah. But it's not the guaranteed option. Yeah, the guaranteed one is always the Focus Crystal. Alright, well, thank you for joining me on those Dormant Realm carries. Let me swap over to my Rattlesnakes real quick. And then, if Snoopy is still here, yeah, anytime. I appreciate you stopping by and talking and having fun with us. Yep, alright. Title lock. We'll just do, 2 level 1s, I think. Be really nice if we could actually do a level 7, though. I don't know. We're not quite there yet. Josie. I want to see if we can get, like, a stupidly fast run. Okay, so the plan is we clear out the first one normally, and then we split. 2 goes to the last one, 2 goes to the first one. Oh, wait, shoot. Okay, give me a minute, I gotta fix something. I have the wrong fit. Yeah, I have the wrong fit. Oh, and I'm in the wrong location, okay. Give me a minute. I gotta go to Gina. I forgot that I was in the high-sec island.
Autopilot engaged.
My bad. It'll be another
Docking.
10 minutes. Rip. Oh no, I've gotta go to perimeter.
Autopilot engaged. Warp drive active.
Enough time for coffee, yep. Speaking of which, I probably should make coffee.
Warp drive active.
Alright, coffee is being made now. Alright, and let's, change this again. Which one is it?
Warp drive active.
I'll just turn that off for now.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I guess you might do one medium waste seeker in the time it takes me.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Not a whole lot to say while I'm just jumping around, getting back to where I need to be. This is just one of the many reasons I don't really like being in a high-sec island. It's just way too far from where I normally
Warp
live.
drive active. Warp drive active.
Got 7 more jumps. Nice. Yeah, the waste seekers are a lot of fun. Moon mining can be fun as well. Um, it's just not. I don't know. The moon mining that I've done, it has the potential to be really good,
Warp drive
but
active.
then they just limited it way too much. It should be one of those activities that are more than like once a week. Especially for a corporation.
Warp drive active.
I mean, there's if you reprocess them, you get a lot of planetary materials, along with, I think some other minerals that are useful for building ships. Yeah, the market for them these days is pretty poor, isn't it?
Warp drive active.
It's a good skill to have, especially if you're doing a lot of moon mining.
Warp drive active.
I mean, yes and no. I think 454, you're fine. Um, at a minimum, 454 would be recommended for that kind of stuff. You don't have to be perfect on everything to have it be worthwhile.
Warp drive active.
That's the way I fly a lot of my ships is, more often than not, I will not have max skills. It's nice to have maximum skills, and you should at least have the minimum for what your ship requires in order to have all the skills for the ship. But 454 is generally, uh, more than enough to get you going.
Warp drive active.
Almost there. Then we'll do like 2 level 1 dormant realms.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, in frigates it's so easy to do. It's like a month of actual training. Or like 3 months of actual training, something like that.
Destination docking request accepted.
But in battleships and capital ships, it's like multiple years. Nice. Alright, now I can change my fit. Let me save this as that so I can make it easy. Oh, that's a glitch. Okay, we have the full fit here. Let me get the dormant realm going again. Susie, are you there again? Oh god. Alright. You're always there. My bad on all that. Oh god. Dang it. Don't do that. Okay, who's currently the lead? Walter? There you go. I do not want to drag us into Dormant Realm 4. That would be bad. There we go. We'll get there eventually. Oh, you got the bug? Alright.
Undocking.
Okay, so... Oh my god, this is a mess. So this one's going to orbit that. This one's going to orbit that.
We're under attack.
Oh, I'm already doing the wrong thing. I just want to see what it does. I got overzealous.
We're under attack.
Profit for the AI thing.
We're under attack.
Yeah, we're gonna have to clear one tower without the mode.
We're under attack.
Wait for the next wave to come in and I'll activate that one. I might actually be able to get that off cooldown. I wonder if within a minute we could kill everything, or if I can activate that. Okay. My turn.
We're under attack.
I've got 30 seconds left on my... Okay.
We're under attack.
So it's not quite able to get that cooldown off in time.
We're under attack.
It's close though. It's very close. Okay, that should give us the clear in just a moment. I wonder, Snoopy, if it's worth us using that
Docking request
early
accepted.
on. Yeah, still a good run. I've still got one more run I can do. Let's try again. What does that put us? 112 with an 11. Look at all the marshals and stuff. That didn't update it. Oh! It's because I've done a level 4. And that's showing the level 4. So if we can find... the level 3 and level 1 runs... we should actually be quite high up in level 1s. Oh my god, these people running 35-minute... what the hell? What? Ah. We pretty much messed it up by going for level 4s. I think. Because there's us. Yeah, we should be able to do level 4 if we employ the same tactic and do it right. Okay, let's try it. Let's see what we can get out of 4. Do you want me to activate my module on the first gate? Because I was able to get it off cooldown, like, 30 seconds after you did yours. Or are we just gonna do the clear the first one, no problem? I don't know. What do you think? And maybe we try it your way first, where we don't activate it and we just clear the first anomaly, or the first tower. I don't know. Yeah, make sure I'm at 0 on the tower. Okay, we'll try it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, my modules were all mixed up and stuff, and I just wasn't ready. Now we should be good, though.
Undocking.
Orbit. 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 Yeah, we just, I think this is the last leaderboard upload we have.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Start headed that way. Okay. Oh, shoot. It'll still work. Okay, my bad. We just need to get to that second tower. That third tower.
We're under attack.
I'll have to get used to that strategy. It's not quite normal. $30. You've got yours going. Okay. I got 4 seconds on mine.
We're being warp scrambled. We're under attack.
Yeah, not so much slower. I think there's definitely some things that I need to work on personally. Managing my modules better is one thing. Alright, that should do it for this tower. $835, that's pretty good, I would think. I think I can do a lot better there, so if we want to do, like, one more...
Docking request
Unless we can't
accepted.
post another Dormant Realm leaderboard, I don't know. Are we limited on uploads of leaderboards? Yeah, the scram can be a problem. Let's see what that did for us. Still 112 at 842. Yeah, we can try it. See if it'll update our time.
Undocking.
Okay, so we're activating on
We're being warp scrambled.
this one.
We're under attack.
Lots of stuff going on here. We're orbiting the towers or orbiting one other individual in order to make this a little easier for movement.
We're under attack.
Right? That direction. we're going.
We're under attack.
It's taking a little bit.
We're under attack.
Okay, we're gonna have the next wave here in a moment.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yes, yes.
We're under attack.
It's a little jank, but it works. Ah, we had one guy here. Good. That should do both of them. Nice. 7 minutes and 30 seconds. I think that worked.
Docking request accepted.
I think we're gonna be stuck at 112 because we're the highest level for the highest, time for our level. Because when you read the rules, it says it places each difficulty, up the hardest difficulty at the top. So if we go down 9, 8, 7, five. Yeah. So you and I are the highest time for our difficulty by a long shot. I mean, by an absolute long shot. If we wanted to get higher on the leaderboard, we would have to go up to higher difficulties. Oh. Are we back? We met. Yeah, I was saying, we're the highest time for our difficulty. But if we want to go up in this leaderboard, we have to do higher difficulties and get better times. Realistically, I don't see why we couldn't have, like, a good level 7 time, given what we've done. I don't know what kind of tank I actually need for that, though, because my capacitor is kind of struggling. I need, like, a cat battery or something. No, I think I'm pretty good for this week. Maybe next week we can try something higher? I guess I want to look at dropping the shield booster for a cat battery, maybe? A large cat battery might help. It'll at least give me some E-War resistance. Do you see what drone I was running? One of my rattles was running a prototype hammerhead. Okay. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna end that here. We've done really well on our end. We're still about 2 levels away from getting our points for this character in the top right. We've done really good. I was really happy that it actually worked for clearing waves like that. That's funny. I find that way funnier that it actually worked. I don't know how well that would work at, like, level 10. I don't know what kind of defense these people are working with at level 10 to stay alive. But it's obvious that drones are pretty popular along with the marshals. Let me pull that up again. See, title lock. Yeah, marshals with a Nestor. It seems like a lot of people are running a Nestor to run level 10. You don't happen to have this nanocore on the Nestor, do you? That would be kinda dumb, right? There's some nightmares in here as well. Instead of nesters, they're running nightmares. What's the lowest level without? Okay, so this here might be similar to what we would be doing. Maybe we'd be faster in time, definitely. But I think we have to move all four of us to each pillar instead of splitting up. I think that's what these guys are doing, is they're moving 4 to each pillar instead of split. That might make kind of a good video. Dormant Realm 1-4 in 8 minutes. Yeah, no way we can split at level 10. What is the time requirement for good loot? It's, what is that, 20 minutes? 22 minutes? 30 minutes? To get the premium loot crate? $25 minutes. Okay. I mean, with 4 of these nanocores, we really should wipe out quite a bit. I think I'd like to get to the point, where we're running level 6, and we know what we're doing. Okay. Maybe? It's, 300 seconds in between each activation. We probably have to, like, activate on the first wave and the second wave on the first tower. We probably have to fight the second tower. And then we'd have to activate on the third tower, right? I mean, if we're going for a really good clear time, it would be 2 activations for the first wave, 2 activations for the second wave. We go fight the... I don't know. I don't know what kind of health those battleships have and if they are within range. Yeah, we 100% need the core in Tower 3. If it takes us 5 minutes to clear 1 tower, then yeah, we could maybe get like 6 activations in total. 3 per character. well, we'd have a lot more activations than that, but we would have 3 activations per character, which is 3 towers. If we, do that. Yeah, we definitely need to focus fire the battleships, because those have the nukes, right? At least we have a pretty solid strategy so far. We just need to work out the, yeah. Yeah, you might be better at finding the battleships than I will, since you've only got one character you're working on, or trying to manage. I can probably make you the fleet commander, so that way you can kind of target that kind of stuff. While I get used to just making my 3 ships not spasm out. And I definitely don't know if the Rattlesnakes can handle level 10. The Rattlesnakes might be a little too weak to do level 10 in terms of tank. They can probably do level 6 just fine. Level 7 we could probably do. But we'll have to test the waters with level 8. Right now my biggest problem is capacitor. I don't have a tactical defense implant. Yeah, we definitely need to slowly work our way up. But if I can get my hands on a tactical defense implant, which will give me some resistance to E-War, and I figure out how to get some more capacitor, or we upgrade to the Cobras, it could work out pretty well for us at that point. Alright, I think I'm gonna end this here. Thank you all so much for joining me today. It was a pleasure. Thank you for the support and everything you've done for me over the past year, almost. We're about 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away from my YouTube channel's anniversary for 1 year of uploading content. Super happy. I wouldn't be here doing this without you guys. And I want to be able to provide you guys something in return, such as Dormant Realms or Day 1 content on new releases. We definitely are working on that. So, thank you all so much, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, and be safe.